Does North Pole warming cause more extreme weather events? Have you ever wondered how the warming of the North Pole might affect the weather we experience every day? It turns out that the North Pole, part of the Arctic region, is warming at an alarming rate due to climate change. This warming is not just a local issue. It has far-reaching effects on global weather patterns, especially when it comes to extreme weather events. To understand this connection, we need to look at the polar vortex. The polar vortex is a large area of cold air that forms over the polar regions during winter. It helps keep the cold Arctic air separate from the warmer air found in the mid-latitudes. However, as the Arctic warms faster than other areas, the polar vortex can weaken. When the polar vortex weakens, it becomes more susceptible to disruptions. This can lead to unusual weather patterns. For example, a weaker polar vortex can cause blocking events in the jet stream. The jet stream is a fast-moving band of air that plays a significant role in shaping weather patterns. When these blocking events occur, cold Arctic air can push further south than usual, resulting in extreme cold spells in regions that typically do not experience such low temperatures. Additionally, the warming of the Arctic has an impact on the jet stream itself. As the North Pole warms, the jet stream becomes more wavy. This waviness can lead to prolonged periods of extreme weather, such as heat waves, floods, or cold snaps. Weather systems tend to move more slowly across the globe, which means that once a weather pattern sets in, it can linger for a longer time. In the context of polar regions, the North Pole's warming is part of a larger trend of Arctic warming. This trend is linked to changes in global atmospheric circulation patterns. These changes can contribute to more frequent and severe extreme weather events. For instance, even as the world warms overall, certain regions may experience more extreme cold events due to the displacement of cold Arctic air. This means that while global temperatures are rising, some areas may face harsher winter conditions. The displacement of cold air is influenced by the weakening of the polar vortex and the changes in the jet stream. The warming of the North Pole highlights how interconnected our climate systems are. Changes in one region can lead to significant impacts on weather patterns in other areas. This interconnectedness can result in more extreme weather events, making it essential to understand the effects of North Pole warming on our climate.